Hello, everyone. Thanks very much for watching. My name is Natalie Armstrong Motant, and I am talking to Esther Carson Blue about Chapter 12 of her book, Getting Unstuck. Hi, Esther.
Hi.
All
So
right.
we're at the end of the book.
We are Chapter 12, the very last, and it is a lovely chapter. I really like Chapter 12. Tell us what we can expect to find in Chapter 12.
This is the culmination, and it's kind of the point of the whole book. And that is we're never going to forget painful stuff that happened because our memories are going to save it for us. But we can learn how not to be a captive of our emotions. So that, I like the word hot, that these historical wounds and experiences and traumas are no longer hot. And if you know anything about 12 steps, you may have heard the term, I got sick and tired of being sick and tired. It's like, am I really still mad about something that happened 53 years ago? This is a little crazy, right? So this idea about letting go, moving on, therefore what, how is this helpful? That's one of the ways that I used to get myself through a bad day, when I would hear myself berating myself and judging and all that stuff. And I learned to say to myself, in order to intrude upon a nasty thought, I would say, well, I don't know about that. I'm not sure how that's helpful right now. And of course it never was. And that would, when I could remember to do that, I could stop that old recurring negative thinking. So this is about letting go, so that the history and the trauma and the hurts and the terrors and fears and all that of the past, you've learned from, you've looked at it enough, you've let go enough, you've grieved enough, you've said goodbye enough, and it's like, okay, I'm putting that away. And, you can always go get it. I mean, I offer a lot of times to my clients, my therapy clients, when they have like a big landmine in the middle of their relationship, how do they go home and deal with the children? Or how do they go home and have dinner together? Like, so I will say, you know what, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to save that for you, and I'm going to keep it right here in my office. And when you're ready, we'll look at it. Meanwhile, you don't have to worry about it, because I will save it for you. I've made a note here. Don't worry, I'll save it. And when you're ready and we're ready, we'll look at it. And so you can put that stuff, you can let it go so it's not emotionally hot, so that you can enjoy the present. The idea is to enjoy your life today and move forward. So this is all about putting it all together.
Well, and we've learned a lot. Chapters 1 through 12, we've learned self-respect, we've learned to value ourselves, we've learned that we are far more resilient than we sometimes thought.
Right.
We've learned to not let ourselves get away with being victims or provide excuses for poor or damaging or dangerous behaviors. We've accepted that hope is not just possible, but it's right there all the time.
Right.
It's easier than we thought to find hope. So
right.
I like Chapter 12. It's all about the good stuff.
Right.
It's all about, we've gone through the book, we've done these lessons, and we're in good, happy places. So 12 is a good place. I like 12 very much.
Me too. Actually, at the very end of 12, just draw your attention to the list of skills, how to do it. So let's suppose that you want to have hope, or you want to repair and recover, or you want to be resilient. And it actually refers you to a page number where you can learn what does that mean? How do you be resilient? How do you earn, it's really a whole list of how to do things. So that's how the book ends up all the way through at the end of each chapter, how to do some of the stuff that you haven't been able to do.
Excellent. Excellent. That really is one of the better values in your book, is that it's not just a book about theories. You don't just talk at the reader. There are actual tools, techniques, It's an actual program. It's a different vocabulary that helps you put things in a different perspective, find things at a deeper level than maybe you thought you could or wanted to find. So all of these skills at the end of the book, just after chapter 12. And I think, we'll do a video just about the resources that are available in the book. But at the end of chapter 12, you get all kinds of good stuff.
Good.
All right, Esther, thank you so much for spending all of this time talking us through your book. It's a great gift and a tool that you've provided to readers.
Thank you. Thank you for reading the book. And I will just say that it's been so rewarding and gratifying to hear someone who's read the book and liked the book and gotten meaning and value out of it. Like, what are the things that were helpful to you? What are the things that touched you? What was the experience like for you? So as someone who worked hard to write a book, it's great to find out that it was meaningful to you. So thank you for that.
You are more than welcome. It wasn't just a good read, it was meaningful, and a lot of the information in this book was immediately applicable to just everyday life. And none of it was so big that I thought, oh gosh, I need to stop reading here because I can't accomplish these things. It's really well done, and a very brave book that you've put together. Once again, I'm so impressed by you, but I'm regularly impressed by you. That's not news. Esther Carson-Blue, my friend and colleague, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
This has been fun.
Yes.